Spaceship Poeartistry Stardate Tuesday. Hello, perceptive readers. I want to mention what the date is exactly. It is January 2nd, 2024. How's your new year going so far? I hope great. How is mine going so far? Well, it's going along the way that I was hoping it would go along. Remember last year, listen to that like it's just like it was years ago. But remember last year, we talked about how you want to make goals, your affirmations. And I mentioned what type of affirmations everyone should start off with, in the morning. Now, of course, it's my opinion. And yet at the same time, it is based on some nice, helpful teachings. And you see, I mentioned how a person should always thank God and express their love for him, at the beginning of their affirmations. And then never forget to express something wonderful about yourself, that you love yourself. Now, recently, I made an addition to this. Even though it was an addition, it was not a new one that I have referenced in times past. And that happens to be that, hey, make sure you see, even if it's after your affirmations, that you read something from the Holy Book. Now, the Holy Book that I'm actually referencing is the Holy Bible, whose author, personal name is Jehovah God. Okay. And so with that being said, I mentioned you can read pages upon pages if you want to, or even a verse, a statement, a quote from Jesus, if you will, to also start your day. And I've said that God's people, you see, have been recommending for years. And especially if you've heard of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. I actually have one of their older references Bibles, but that Bible still has a lot of meaning to me because it was actually specially made. You see, it was specially made. And so with that being said, I still like to use that, even though I know they've even, made what you would call, I don't want to call it updated language, but the more common language of the way people speak. So with that being said, all the same, I use my special Bible, that I can hold in my hand to actually still get the spirit of God's word, which is certainly in there. Now, you may have King James versions, you may have other versions, New International Version. I like to do the Bible reading from the Bible in basic English versions. There are many type of versions. And if you was to put like 5 or 6 of them down side by side, you'll still find the same spirit that is related in the way that still different people talk and understand the English language or your language today. So with that being said, I wanted to really emphasize, if you started on that already and you started it yesterday and you did it again today, keep on going. Keep on doing your affirmations in that way and trying to start your day in that way, along with your other resolutions that you may have made. So at least you started some of them. So I just wanted to let you know, if you go to the website as well, you'll see me continuing to update it. And with that being said, persons were expressing thankfulness, and this goes along with affirmations. And, there's been a saying that, persons will joke sometimes where they'll say they love something so much they wouldn't have to get paid for it. And, people say that to talk about what type of job that they enjoy doing so much. But do they literally mean that they don't want to get paid for it? For example, Bob Ross was a painter. I know he's still talking about Bob Ross. Yes, I am. Bob Ross was a painter when he was alive. And once he actually, left the military, he did that every day. It was something that he enjoyed doing every single day. And yet, though, if it was to the point that Bob Ross, had to still take care of other responsibilities, and if that painting just wasn't going to bring in any money or income, or people said no one likes your paintings except but you see, then what would he have had to do? He would have had to actually still go out and even work in other fields at times just to bring in an income. And that would just be the right thing to do, even in God's eyes. Still earn money with your hand mill in other ways. But yet, let me tell you what would be missing every time if Bob Ross had to do that. The very valuable art and paintings that we appreciate today. See, just like some people find out when they say it near the end of the year, every single time, that when they don't have something that they had before, and they had plenty of opportunities to once again, get that or make it right, and they didn't do it. Then when whatever it was either lost or had to move on to something else, then there's a lot of, sadness behind that. What I'm here to do when I talk about things like this on James Poeartistry is to let you know it doesn't have to be that way. So savor, be thankful of what you have every day. And see, that's one thing I'm going to tell you about James Poeartistry Productions. As I mentioned before, I enjoy this. I enjoy all aspects of what James Poeartistry has become. And actually, some of the attachments, if you will, of different things that has come with it. Now, I was not looking towards it to be in that way, no. But once I was informed and it was true, then I do the best that I can, but still according to my mindset, my focus, and my true God. I just do things a certain way. But see, communication can always, once again, help a person to establish good relationships with others, no matter, what their responsibilities happen to be. And reasonableness, hopefully, that we all have, even going into the year 2024. So be thankful for everything that you have good coming in your life, and be thankful for the power that God gives you every day. A measure of strength to work, to enjoy life, to express love, yes, to give. Take good care of yourself, perceptive readers. Bye-bye. You have just listened to the Perceptive Readers Podcast. Remember, until next time, if you read something that encourages you to improve or enhance your life for the better, it becomes your reality.